Hey, how you doing? Very well, I hope. Very well indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Ah, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Trout Spankins. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's episode, I'm going to be fishing the Big Bass Pond. Why do I call it the Big Bass Pond? Because it's got big bass in it. So this pond has a lot of smallmouth and a lot of largemouth in it. The largemouth in here are friggin' huge. I've caught a 16.5-inch bass that weighed 3 pounds. It had the frame of a friggin' Florida strain, and these are northern strain bass. The thing is, this pond it's very hard to fish, number one. It's shallow. It's only 12 feet deep, and it's crystal clear, full of snags, branches, trees, rocks. It's got giant chain pickerel in it that will snap your line. Like the average chain pickerel is 22 inches, 2.5 pounds. So there's some pretty big ones in there. Yeah, it's high pressured, so it's a tough pond to fish, but there is some big fish in there. And the reason there's some big fish in there is it's connected to 3 cranberry bogs that feed it. 4 maybe. Yeah, 4. It has a stream that runs from another pond that just so happens to be the biggest, deepest stocked trout pond in the state. There's actually, sometimes you can see little trout in the stream, so I'm sure trout go in there by accident sometimes for the bass to eat. On the other side of the pond, there's another river that eventually runs out to the ocean, and we get runs of river herring and alewife that go up in there to spawn. So during the spring, like right now, the bass will feed on the herring. During the fall, they'll be feeding on the herring fry. So there's yellow perch, white perch, black crappie. There's every kind of minnow you can think of. There's tessellated darters, which are basically gobies, golden shiners. I mean, there's just everything in this pond. So the bass have plenty of food. I'm going to stop saying so much. It's really friggin' annoying. Now, that being said, there's lots of stuff for the bass to eat. There's also lots of stuff that can eat the bass. There's, like I said, giant chain pickerel. There's a couple of eagles that live on the island that's in the middle of the pond. There's otters. There's friggin' ospreys. I've seen loons in there before. There's just, the fish are under a lot of pressure. There's quite a few people that fish the pond. So, yeah, it can be a tough pond to fish, but it can be rewarding if you put the time in. And that's what we've been doing. So let's get into it. Enough flip, flap, chip, chap, gum flap, let's do this, man.
Alright, you guys, first cast. Let's try to spank us some pins. Oh wow, it's so foggy I could barely see where my lander lured. It is way too early in the morning. It's so foggy I could barely see where my lure landed, where my lander lured. Couldn't see where my lander lured. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna toss this jerkbait right along that tree real quick. Alright, got something here, guys. Look at that perch. Alright. Well, first fish of the day. Open up. Open up so I can get the hook out. Here we go. Alright. And off he goes. Okay. Alright. I ain't letting you get away this time, buddy. I hope not, anyway. I have to Perform some acrobatics here. Okay. Nice little smallmouth. Yeah, not a bad one, you guys. Now you can see why you can't bank fish from here. No place to land them. I mean, unless you fish here, but then there's this huge tree in the water, so it's like getting down here to release them isn't even easy. And one last look at this guy. First bass of the morning. Hopefully that is a start to a good day. Oh. Okay, he just swam under my feet, and I don't know where he went. Somewhere under here. Dang geese. And they got their babies with them, so I really don't want to mess with them. Just kind of hoping they'll move along. Just please don't go where I'm trying to go. Yeah, you can go down there. That's okay. Go ahead. You. Now. Go. There you go. Okay. You're good. What the heck? Hey, a pumpkin seed. Look at that. First pumpkin seed on the channel. Not bad for the species. Pretty good size. Pretty fish. They actually say that if you catch these, to kill them or take them out, eat them, whatever. But I'm not going to eat it. And I'm not going to just kill it, so... Back in the water he goes. Alright guys, fishing our way back to the car. Gonna see if I can get a spot on the other side of the pond to fish for a little while. If not, I'll either be at a different pond or back over on this side. I felt that little tap. Of course, it was just a perch. He's skiing, yay! Hey. You cut that out. I'm trying to help you. I'm gonna need you to cooperate a little. Decent sized perch. Back in the water you go. Alright you guys, I'm at the other side of the pond and there are fish blitzing over here. Like literally blitzing. I don't know what those are. But we're gonna try to catch them. Okay, fish on guys, fish on. Ooh, it's a largemouth. It's a largemouth. It's a good one too. It's a pretty good one. Ooh. They're just blowing up on minnows over here. Wow. That is insane. Look at that, you guys. He nailed that Provoke 106X jerkbait. Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen, you guys. Look at that, you guys. That is a nice bass. Guys, check this out. right when I pulled up to the spot, there was fish blitzing everywhere. I didn't know what the hell they were, but largemouth bass, baby. 18 inches. Okay. I'm gonna say he is 3.5 pounds. All right, you guys, zeroed out with the thing on it. 3.5. A little over 3.5. Man, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, they're blitzing on herring. That's why. I've got a perfect little herring imitation on too. Come on, buddy. Get back out there and eat. You guys, this is insane. I don't know if it's all largemouth trying to eat the herring or if there's smallmouth and other fish too. There's a pickerel. I guess they're in the mix too, unfortunately for me. Alright, you guys, well, apparently pickerel are in the mix too. Not surprised about that. Yeah, okay, chill out. Get out of here. I don't know what the heck is eating them. It seems like everything in the pond is trying to eat them, to be honest. Look at that, look at that, look at that. What are you guys doing? Why are you following my lure? It is so strange. It looks like some of the commotion in the water is just herring bumping into each other and spooking. But I'm definitely seeing like bigger fish coming up and chomping them too. Like right there. They're definitely curious about this lure. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, they don't eat other fish, so I don't know why they'd be so interested in this thing. I don't want them to eat it. Ah, crap. Well, stuff happens. Well, that's a river herring, you guys. There's some of you might call them shad, I don't know. No biggie. Back good as new. Hey, no harm, no foul. Well, except for a foul hook. Alright, you guys, I'm back at the big bass pond. Now, before we get started, I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Now, you might remember from earlier, I was saying I wish I had my new rod and reel. And some of you might have even noticed that the pen battle was struggling to crank. I don't know what's wrong with it, but sure enough, ask and you shall receive. When I went home to charge the GoPro, my new rod and reel came. Got the Well, number one, it's from 13 fishing, 1-3 fishing. I don't know. I think it's 1-3 fishing. It's the 7'1" Omen black medium action. And for the reel, I've got also from 1-3 fishing the Creed X 3000 spinning reel. Got it spooled up with 10-pound Power Pro braid. Lures, of course, from Sense. It's the Provoke 106X jerkbait. I think that's the Shad Craft. Yeah, Shad Craft. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I can catch something and put this thing to the test. All right, let's get out there. All right, you guys, first cast with the new rod and reel. That cast pretty good. Not really something to get excited about. I do like this though. I really would like to see how it handles fish though. I'm sure it handles them just fine, but you know how it is when you get a new rod and reel set up. You want to catch that first fish on it. Get a battle tested for when you catch a big one. Of course, it would be nice to just catch a big one on the have the first fish on it be a big one. Oh, this is a pickerel. Huh? The rod is definitely holding up to him. Well, you know what? That is kind of a donkey. Ooh, that's a big pickerel. That might be a pin, you guys. We'll have to get this guy on the old measuring stick. All right. Well, not exactly the desired species that I want on the first fish on the new setup, but hey, at least it was something that fought good. The rod definitely held up to him. All right, you guys. He's pissed off is what he is. He's pretty fat. I don't know if he's going to be 25 inches, but oh no, he is just really, really fat. Looks like he's got a bluegill or a friggin' turtle in this. Jesus Christ. Oh, these things are so freaking nasty. Yeah, he's only 23 1/4. That's crazy. He's fat. He's fine. Go on, slime rocket. Okay, well, again, not exactly the species I'm looking to test out on the new rod, but it's something. It's definitely something. You are treading a thin line, Pilgrim. I put the hook in you, you don't put the hook in me. Understand? Feisty little turd. Well, fish number 2 on the new jerking stick. That's definitely... What the hell is that, dude? Perch? Okay. That's weird. Water skiing! Yay! It's a big old black crapper. Okay, well, note. Black crappie don't fight for shit on this pole, even when they're friggin' huge. Until you get them out of the water, then they start fighting. That's a little strange. Oh, hey, that's cool though. Third species on the new jerking stick. This boy might be a pin too. Let's check him out on the old measuring sticks. If he ain't big enough, he might be going home for din. It's a nice one. Nice sized black crappie. Pretty fish. It's not a pin, it's actually under 14, so I think I'm gonna bring this guy home and give black crappie a try. All right, you know what, guys? Change of plans. I'm actually gonna let him go because I don't have a stringer on me and I don't have a cooler either, so I'm just gonna let it go. We will be coming here to do a catch and cook. Probably do a yellow perch and black crappie catch and cook one of these days. But today is not the day. This guy's going home. Yeah, probably for the best anyways. That one's big enough that it might be getting ready to lay some eggs. All right, you guys, well, let's try to spank some more bass. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought I had the footage rolling. Well, caught ourselves another crap eye. Well, crap eye number 2. All right, you guys, I remembered to hit it this time. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I remembered to hit it last time. I think it might have just shut off on its own. This camera does that sometimes. I don't know why. Might be too far away for you guys to see. It's quite a ways beyond where my lure just landed. This pond is really coming alive. I mean, I've been fishing here for a month and a half now, and when I first started, it was pretty dead. Catch a pickerel every once in a while, that was it. Now there's fish way up in the shallows. There's fish way up in the shallows. There's fish busting and breaking. I think this is another crap eye. Yep. Man, I am really gonna regret not bringing my stuff with me. Ooh, this one looks a little bit bigger than the other ones. There he goes. What? Got to do laundry. Because I'm trying to record a video. What? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like, thumbs up button thing. Yeah. Please consider subscribing. I promise there will be better videos in the future, and that's not just me making empty promises I can't keep. I actually have like 6 more videos I need to edit before I'm caught up with current time. But I'm going back to work tomorrow, which is why I'm doing laundry. I've been going fishing every day for 5 months. I want to go back to work. Stupid job. Anyway, but yeah, there's better there's better videos on the way. Just need to like edit them and put them on YouTube and stuff. So I promise. Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't exactly the greatest video as far as catching bass went, but pretty much caught every predatory species in the pond except for white perch, so it's kind of cool. Kind of. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of more videos I'm working on now fishing that pond, and well, I'm not going to say anymore. I don't want to give away anything. Spoiler alert! So, yeah. Once again, hope you enjoyed. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Keep on spanking them.